So today we're back talking about the NBC reporter. That NBC reporter, I'm not even going to name them. We know who this person is. There's no point in giving them any more recognition. I'm just going to call them NBC reporter. That's all you have to. That's you guys know who it is. And I'm after seeing one of the things that is absolutely just the hypocrisy from it all. And again, the reason why you have to talk about this is because that is like because it is the media. She literally works for NBC. Literally is the media. And if this was just a random Twitter troll, it is what it is. It is what it is because we can be honest here. No matter what you're in, there's going to be bad fans. There's going to be bad fans. There's going to be bad people in every fan base. There's going to be, especially as sports get bigger. It's just a fact. It's a fact of life. It's a fact of sport. Is it the truth? Yes. Is it unfortunate truth? Yes. No matter what, if you're in a general fan base, there's going to be people that are bad. Like, obviously, I came from prior to this. I came from 2K. That was where I originally started my content thing, and the amount of abuse that I got bordered on that was given towards me bordered on psychopathic at some stages. Like, I had people trying to hunt me down, hunt down where I lived. I had a video put out about me from a different 2K content creator showing off all of his guns and with me in the title as a threat, which I took as a threat. And another person implied that he was going to send a hitman after me. Like, that happens. It doesn't mean that every single person that plays 2K is bad. It doesn't mean that every single person that watched me was bad, if you understand what I mean. There's going to be bad apples in everything. So, this NBC reporter posted a perfectly reasonable tweet. I hate when I hate this thing y'all do when you pretend one fan base is the only one saying inappropriate things. Every fan base has those people, and sadly, the larger the fan base, the more you have. There's a lot of despicable Golden State fans, but none of you other fan base have any more high ground. So, genuinely, I have not one negative word. There are bad fans in every fan base. There are bad apples in every fan base. That is a fact. That is an absolute fact. And the fact is that, let's just say, the number of really bad fans is less than 1%, by the way. It is less than 1%. If we're being honest, it is less than 1%. But if a team has 5 million fans, 1% is 50,000. But if a team has 10,000 fans, that 1% is only 10. So he's only 100. So 50,000 versus 100. But let's just say if we're talking about the WNBA, there are teams in the WNBA that have less than 50,000 fans. But the Fever probably have in and around 3-4 million. 3-4 million. I would say there are 3 to 4 million Fever fans. And there are teams that might have 50,000 below. Teams that have less than 100,000 fans. And let's just say, for argument's sake, Fever 5 million fans. Some other teams, like, I don't know, the Dream. The Dream might have more than this. It's just for argument's sake. The Dream have 50,000 fans. Or 100,000 fans. If 2% of Fever fans were bad, there are more bad Fever fans than there are Dream fans. Just for that argument. And it's the same with the Warriors. The bigger the fan base, the more crazy people there's going to be. Because I would say for every fan base, there's probably the similar amount of crazy people. Of unhinged people. For every fan base, there's probably a similar amount. So the bigger the fan base, the more there is. And then somebody replied, does this apply to W as well? It can apply in all sports, but there is a noticeable difference in one fan base with respect to W. And if media players, everyone's calling it out, we're not all crazy and people don't get to invalidate those experiences. Are you fucking dumb? Does this not get... Are you not tired? Are you not tired of this? Are you not tired of this? Is the only reason you're keeping your job in the W? Is the only reason you're keeping your job at the WNBA because you hate the Fever? Because it's the same person, by the way, and I mean this. There is a specific Twitter account that has said some horrific things about players, especially about Caitlin Clark, responded positively to a racial insult thrown at Caitlin Clark. This person responded positively to that, but is there saying, it's only one fan base is the problem. There is a Sky, remember the Sky Twitter space? Do you remember the Sky Twitter space where when Cameron Brink tore her ACL, where they were talking about how they wish Cameron Brink could just put all of her pain on Caitlin Clark? How many times Caitlin Clark has that injury wished on her? The Angel Wilson's friend, who seems to be the head of the freaking Aces and South Carolina fans, who Dawn Staley herself interacts with. Like, by the way, all of these things in isolation are wrong. All these things in isolation are completely wrong. Just like there are horrible things that Fever fans have said to other people. That is a fact. That is genuinely a fact. That, like, but it's sports. Like, I have gotten multiple death threats from fans of teams. Does that mean that all of the team's fans are bad? No. Or does it mean that there are crazy people in every fan base? Yeah. Yeah, it does. There are crazy people in every single fan base. Heck, all I always say is I'm a Leeds United fan. I have seen some nut jobs. Like, when it comes to Leeds. Like, there are some awful Leeds fans. I'm a Leeds fan. I remember back in the day, a Leeds fan jumped on a pitch and hit a player. Like, there are awful fans in every single fan base. But, like, in life, and it's so funny, the people that are claiming that it's, like, you know, obviously they're using sports. And it's always people that don't know anything about the sport. It's always people that don't know anything about the sport. And the worst part is that I've never seen this happen before, where a person makes a reasonable point, and then they get called out, basically. And by the way, I don't really mind people changing their minds. I think hypocrisy is what it is. But, like, people are always allowed to change their minds. If the first tweet about, you know, all fan bases are bad, there's good apples, bad apples, there's bad apples in every fan base, and the more fans, the more likely it is for bad apples. If that was it, and then there was a continued belief, and then she continually stuck with this belief, then yeah, okay, you can criticize what happened in the past. But I'm always for people growing, and, you know, even if they pushed bad narratives in the past, people can grow, people can change. But the fact that they flipped back within an hour to say, no, this is there in one fan base isn't worse than the other, you know, because I'm guessing, I would assume, maybe, is she a Golden State Warriors fan? How many of those awful Warriors fans become Golden State Valkyries fans? But Golden State Valkyries aren't going to be the problem because it's Caitlin Clark. This is nothing to do with Fever fans. This is like Angel Wilson saying she was scared to play in Indiana because it was going to pop off. 75% of fans there are parents with their kids. Are you people not embarrassed? Are you people not embarrassed? Like, UConn fans, obviously, the stuff that they did to Gabby Marshall, because what did she do? She got fouled. She got fouled. That is what Gabby Marshall did. She got fouled. And, Aaliyah Edwards stuck out her leg. She got stuck out her leg and stuck out her shoulder. She got fouled. She got death threats. She got abuse. Yeah, that was bad. Are all UConn fans bad? No. The amount of stuff, again, that's been said about some players. Heck, some of the stuff that's been said about Malaysia Fulwiley. Are all South Carolina fans bad? No. No, they're not. Are some of the stuff, like Dana Evans and Izzy Harrison went and, like, got so much abuse online because Izzy Harrison was stealing rebounds from Angel Reese, and Dana Evans called her own number rather than giving it to somebody who shot 35% from the field the second half of the year. They got so much abuse that they started crying. Are all Angel Reese fans bad? No. Are all Sky fans bad? No. But, you know, apparently, all of that is reasonable. All of those statements I made were reasonable statements. Are Aces fans bad because one of their biggest fans is one of the worst people? It seems like they're genuinely one of the worst people. And the fact is the Aces best player is friends with that person, and a South Carolina coach is friends with that person, it seems. That's not bad enough to call out, but, you know, all those kids cheering for the Indiana Fever, it seems dangerous. We have the media calling their crowd ominous when they started cheering. They were like, and now you've got people that, it's even worse now because you can tell that she's not just dumb. You can tell she's not just dumb, that she actually can make a decent point. And she knows. You can tell that she knows there's bad apples in fan bases, but there's a benefit in terms of WNBA media to being anti-Caitlin Clark. There is a benefit to it. And the benefit, by the way, is shrinking. We've seen Cindy Brunson not get kept on because of some of the stuff she said. We've seen Swoops lose her podcast. Well, I don't know what happened with Swoop. This is what it seems. I've seen enough articles about it. We've obviously saw people getting, the people that, like, obviously are no longer in their jobs. That's what it seems from the outside looking in. I don't know I don't know everything for a fact, but that's what it does seem like. And obviously two of the most vocal Caitlin Clark critics in the media are gone. So it's only a matter of time until all these people are gone. But until that happens, it seems like there is a benefit. It seems like there's a benefit because the only pro Caitlin Clark person you see getting hired by the WNBA in anything has been Rosalina Lee, who obviously got hired by Sports Illustrated. And it probably helps that, Robin Lundberg has been covering a lot of women's basketball for them. And obviously there are people in the media that are pro Caitlin Clark, like Rebecca Lobo and stuff. But I mean just pro Caitlin Clark people that have been hired with the boom seems to be next to zero. Next to zero. And look, when it comes to the WNBA media, this person is not the worst. Is not the worst because sometimes, when she's asked basketball takes, she'll talk basketball. There are some people that won't talk any basketball. But this is just madness. It is. I've never seen it happen like this before. I've never seen someone switch up within an hour. Like, I understand hypocrisy, but this is a level of hypocrisy I've never seen before in my life. It is a level of hypocrisy. And there has to be some sort of self-awareness to this hypocrisy. Because she's gone again. She literally made a good point and then just said straight away, nah, actually, I'm completely wrong. Remember the good point that I made? You know what? I take that back. Because it says if the media, players, everyone's calling out one fan base. It's because the NBA players aren't idiots. The NBA media aren't calling out LeBronchitis, or they're not calling out Lake Show Yo. And that is essentially what the WNBA are doing. They're effectively calling out Lake Show Yo. Like, the NBA media have dealt with trolls long enough that they're not idiots about it. It's mad. And the fact that I can guarantee you that she knows all this, but is just using the Let's Attack Fever fans. Oh, it's annoying. It's so annoying. And again, the reason why I have to make these videos is that this is what the actual media is saying. Anyway, I'll see you guys.